all right, you grew up in the Bronx.
Mhm.
You were sent to Nigeria, which I'm assuming the Onwuachi is the Nigerian Igbo. What?
Oh, you got it. You got it. You know yourself. Yeah.
I see you. I see you. Sent to live with your grandfather for 2 years. What
Mhm.
did you do? Because we Black folk in America, you get sent down south, for the summer, or if you do something, if you're in down south and you get pregnant back in the day, they would send you up north till you had
Yep.
to like So if you were acting out, you got sent somewhere. So I'm imagining you were acting out, Kwame. I'm just guessing.
Yes, I was doing the most, as we say these days. There wasn't anything I wasn't doing. I was doing everything. I was acting up in school. I was acting up in the streets, and my mother saw me going down a path where I would end up either in a jail cell or a body bag. And she wanted to nip that in the bud. So she got me out of here. She plucked me up, but she told me I was only going for 2 weeks. And I
Oh,
got there because she knew I wouldn't get on the plane. And I
okay.
got
So you're at JFK. I'm imagining you're on the plane. You're excited about going this first time hitting Nigeria. First time.
It's my second time, but my first time, like really remembering it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I get there, I'm excited. I'm like, oh man, this is amazing. We have no electricity. I'm like, this is cool for a little time, for a little bit, a little cultural exploration. And then September hits, and I'm like, Mom, what's up? Like, I'm supposed to come back. And she's like, you're not coming back until you learn respect.
Ooh.
And she left me there for 2 years. But
So walk us through this, Kwame, because I feel like today's parents with their wanting to be friends and time out and having to we can't put our hands on them when we shouldn't put our hands on children because it's abuse. But to be able to be so hardcore to send you walk me through when you realize I got to do something different and describe your grandfather's house and like what was that experience?
wow, I mean, like I said, there was no running water, there was no electricity. It was I wasn't in Lagos. I was like 3 hours into the country. And we lived on a compound. He was the OB, so the chief of the village. He had two wives. So it was a very strange concept for me coming from America. And we had to go to school. If you acted up in school, you got hit. There was no detention. They rectified the thing on the spot. So you got it really, really quickly. But it taught me a lot of things. I had to raise my own livestock. I had to cultivate my own vegetables. We had to kill chickens if we wanted chickens. There was no getting a 10-piece chicken wing basket. You had to raise 5 chickens, and that took 5 months if you wanted that. So like there was a real you understood life in its true essence, and you got to see how most of the world lived. Now I'm not gonna say I came back any better because now I had like I've been through some things at 10 years old. So it took me a while for it to click. But once it did, I started to really appreciate the opportunities that I had here.